A 26-year-old reputed gang member was fatally shot in the head during a broad daylight East Village attack Thursday, cops said. The victim, an alleged Money Boy gang member whose name has not been released, was ambushed by an attacker riding a city bike just after 1:30 p.m., authorities and sources said. Somebody went up and just shot him. There was an argument before. And one guy shot the one in the head, said a witness who called 911. The perp was on the bicycle. The gunman blasted the victim 4 times in the head as he walked out of an apartment building at Avenue C and East 12th Street that was across from an elementary school, according to cops and the sources. Video reviewed by investigators shows that the gunman walked back and forth after he shot the victim, then kicked him multiple times in the head, sources said. He just pulled out a gun and shot him in the head. Right here in the temple. Just like in the freaking movies, the witness said. The victim was rushed to Bellevue Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. Police found a pool of blood at the scene, as well as 3 9mm shell casings and 2 9mm unfired rounds, the sources said. The city bike that witnesses said the attacker was riding was left dumped at the scene. Records show that the victim was paroled last year in connection to an attempted murder conviction. The suspect has been identified as a 21-year-old man, but no arrests had been made as of Friday afternoon, police sources said. A memorial was set up for the victim in front of his nearby building Friday. He was a genuine man, he helped a lot of kids during a tough time. He was loved by everybody, a woman who identified herself as a relative said. It was unexpected. Nobody would ever thought this would happen. The killing in the middle of the day had people in the neighborhood in fear. This is like back in the 70s. We're back to the 70s again, said a witness. There is shootings here every day. People don't bother with it unless there is a death. There is shootings every single night out here. We think of it as fireworks. It's gotten a lot worse. That's what I'm seeing. A teacher who works at the school across the street from where the shooting happened said the attack had him changing his mind about the area. Before finding out about it yesterday, I never felt nervous in this neighborhood, but I do now, the educator said. Especially after this shooting that happened at Union Square. I think it's horrible that somebody would do that next to a school. Thankfully there were no kids present, but just to think that's what's happening, it's frightening. When we do fire drills we come out this way. God forbid it would have been one of those days.